What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy K, and I'm here to review the movie Perfect Match, or The Perfect Match, I should say. 2016 film starring Terrence J. You may or may not know him. I knew him from BET's, what's that show, 106 in Park. That's how I really know him. I don't really know him from no other reason. And it also stars Donald Faison. He's pretty good in the movie. There's somebody else. I think her name is Laura London or whatever her name is. I know she's a very popular booty shaking video. I don't know if she's booty shaking and all that stuff. I just know I've heard of her before. She's in ATL, the movie ATL, and we also have French Montana has a glorified cameo in this film. Which, matter of fact, I don't even call it a cameo. I call it actually a role because he's in this quite a bit. So we have a character, our main character in this movie, Terrence J. He plays something Mac, and he's a marketing executive. He works for a big firm. They sign clients. It's in LA. It's popping out there. He got all the girls and everything. And he's the type of guy that has sex and just quits. He doesn't like to be in long-term relationships, which is kind of bothering his friends. He has two friends that are already married, and he has another friends that are they're about to get married. That's kind of a side plot in the film. And so they're all like, man, we all successful. We all, we couples and stuff. You the only one. You like the odd man out. You're the fifth wheel. Literally, you're the fifth wheel. So they always trying to set him up with girls, but he has sex with them and he just hits it and quits it. He has rules, all kinds of fucking rules. Don't wear shoes in his house. This, that, and the third. Speaking of the house, his house in this movie was fucking incredible. He had to have been doing, he had to be some type of drug dealer. I don't care. Call me racist. I don't care. No, I'm just joking. But yeah. But one day, one female sort of comes into his life. She's the female's played by the R&B singer Cassie. She had a couple of R&B hits. I think she's dating Mr. Diddy now, P Diddy. She comes into his life, and I wouldn't say he embraces her like he falls head over heels in love with her, but he falls enough into her to let his guard down a little bit. And when he lets his guard down a little bit, a bombshell is revealed to him by her, which completely fucks his, I wouldn't say fucks his life, but it's the big twist of the film. It's the big reveal of the film. And so that's basically what the film is. The film is a romantic comedy. Oops, sorry, I got cut off real quick. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I went into this movie not expecting much. I was just thinking, it's a romantic comedy. They haven't done a lot of promotion for this film. As a matter of fact, the screening that I was supposed to go to see this film, the funny thing about it was on the same day as Cloverfield Lane, 10 Cloverfield Lane. And if you wanted me to choose between this and 10 Cloverfield Lane, there was no choice. I was gonna watch 10 Cloverfield Lane without a doubt over this shit. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to be fake about it. It's just 10 Cloverfield Lane. Cloverfield was one of my favorite movies of all goddamn time. But anyway, I went in not expecting much, and I gotta be honest, I didn't get much from this film, man. This film, this ain't the one, bruh. Terrence J, oh man. Terrence J is slowly becoming Nick Cannon 2.0. Like, he's slowly becoming just lame and corny. I couldn't get into this film. I tried my best. I couldn't get jiggy with this shit, man. Like the romance, which there really isn't a lot of. See, all right. You know what? I'll break it down to you like this. This is one of those films that has that classic mistake that a lot of films have. Is a classic mistake. It's the mistake of there's a story within the side stories that is better than the main story. Between Terrence J and Cassie, Ain't no fucking chemistry going on in this film. It's just a fuck fest, and that's cool. That is cool. I have no problem with that. Them just fucking the whole film, but that's what we got pornos for. You know what I mean? Like, what I saw more romance in Deadpool than I saw in this movie. There was more romance in that shit. Like, you can't be serious with this movie. Terrence J is is not a convincing leading man at this moment of his career. You know, he might have to play a crackhead just to get some credibility back for his acting performances. You know, because in this, I'm not feeling it. I just was not feeling it. There's also a side plot. Like I said, French Montana's in this movie. He got some side plot where he's, you know, his shit is almost funnier than the main shit too. Like, you know, they talk about how, you know, they trying to sign him to some tour shit, and, you know, they have to consult with his manager, which is his monkey that he walks around with. I thought that was almost funnier than the shit that I was watching, the main shit that I was watching. Donald Faison, only person that kind of made me laugh. There's a scene with Brandy. I don't know what the hell that was about. She was on some Lady Gaga shit. Robin Givens comes in this film. She all bug-eyed and shit in the whole fucking film. I don't know what the fuck was going on. This might work for, you know, females that love romantic comedies that are neither romantic nor funny. The type of movie where I'm probably never gonna watch this again, like, ever. Like, it'll come on probably on BET, and I'll just turn the channel like I do in most of their movies. Like, the story is just stale. It's boring. I was bored, okay? That's the main thing. I was just bored for at least about an hour in a movie. I'm just bored. And when there's a reveal that happens with Cassie's character, I thought it was pretty cool because it was kind of interesting. But to get to that, you have to watch all this other shit, and this other shit will just put you to sleep. This is a movie. It would just put you to sleep. It's a no-go. It's definitely a no-go. I'm not going to give it a dead on arrival, but, you know, my rating is pretty low. I'm going to give it visual nonsense because it just was visual nonsense, man. It's definitely one of the worst romantic comedies I've seen this year. It's definitely going to make worst films of the year list when I comprise that list. The scenery of the movie I love. Like, there's some beautiful shots of, like, the city of Los Angeles, the house that he lived in. It was all gorgeous, man. Like, the shots were just great. And I think that has a lot to do with the director, who I'm told does a lot of music videos and things of that nature. He did the Honey series, the Honey movies, which are terrible too. Or maybe I shouldn't have brought his name up. Fuck it. I'm sorry. I just said Honey, and I just remember how bad that was. But like I said, the shots are incredible. But it's still a no-go. It's still visual nonsense. Visual nonsense. Visual nonsense. Visual nonsense. All right? 1 out of 5 stars. I'm Kay, and if you want to see more of my reviews, hit the subscribe button and like and share this video to the world. I'm out.